there everybody, welcome to GuitarControl.com. My name is Robert, and we are going to be rocking out to Godzilla by the Blue Oyster Cult. So this one is, there's not a lot of riffs to this song actually, there's just a couple of them, but they're so fun, and it was one of those riffs that when I remember when I learned it, I just felt like the cool kid in school. Like, they're like, you know Godzilla? So it's a really, really fun one. We're going to kind of cover the ideas that he's doing in that first little solo. He does that big, you know... We're going to kind of cover what's going on there and all. So we're going to be covering what he's kind of doing in that solo, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's not a lot to this song other than like the solo. There's like the whole song is basically a solo. And if you'd like tabs for this one, make sure you grab those down below in the description, and let's go ahead and get kicking. Alright, so let's jump into the Godzilla riff. So it starts out with just a simple power chord. The whole thing's just power chords actually. We're just going to do a power chord on the F sharp, so 2nd fret on the low E, 4th fret on the A. Then you move down a string to a B5, move up 2 frets, up a string, then up to the A. So this is really cool kind of like way that they're walking up the fingerboard. So like I said, it starts out with that F sharp, then you move down to B5, then you move up 2 frets, this is your C sharp, move up, you got your G sharp, A flat, then you move up to your A. So up to speed it'd be kind of like this. So a lot of it is that rhythm, that groove that they have behind that I think makes the riff a little bit more difficult. So we have that much. Now the final part here is just simply going to the 6th fret on the A string, doing a power chord. Okay, so you have 6 and 8, and you move up to your E5, which is 7 and 9. Then you go to 7, 9 on the low E, which is a B. So. Now that little part that they add, there's 2 guitars kind of in that section. So you either want to be bending 9 on the G up a full step, and real wide vibrato. Or you could be bending 12 on the high. Can't really do them both, but that's kind of what's happening. You have both of those notes. Now the chorus is really cool because they go to this E, so it just... And it's kind of like a free-for-all. They're just kind of like grooving on those chords. So, like I said, it's just an E5, but you're going to be playing open low E, 2nd fret on the A, and then 2nd fret on the D. And then you go to F sharp. That's basically what that whole section is. Now behind all this stuff, there are solos happening, which we will not be covering all those little fills that he's doing. There's a lot of really cool ones. But we will not be focusing on those. We're just going to do like the main solo. So after you do all those parts, then he goes into this solo. And that's the general idea of the solo that's happening. You have to really listen to it for those like percussive notes that he's doing. But let's kind of, like I said, let's get the general idea. So it's all out of F sharp minor pentatonic. And a really cool little descending, like kind of like a Jimmy Pagey descending run here. But we're going to be starting out, like I said, F sharp minor pentatonic, which is just going to go 14 to 17 on the low E, 14 to 16 on the A, 14 to 16 on the D, 14 to 16 on the G, 14, 17 on the B, and 14, 17 on the high. I'm using these fingers so you can see them better, but I would normally use my pinky. Now, in that one, he's doing this little lick, so he bends up 17 on the high string. So that 17 is a full step, and 14, then he goes. And again, this is just the general idea of what's happening here. So he's going 17 pull off to 14 twice on the high E string, then you go 17 on the B, and then you go back to 14 on the high. Then you move up a string and you just keep doing the same pattern, you just move it through the scale. So you're going to go 17 to 14 twice, 16, and then 14. So move up another string, you're going to be going 16 to 14, 16, 14, 16 to 14 again, same thing. Then, and that's just simply going. So I'm going 16 pull off 14 twice on the A, sliding down to 12, 14 on the low, and that puts you back on your root. So then you come down here with a little walk up. So that is just simply 4, 5 on the low E. So you can see my hand a little better. Then you go 2, 3, 4. So now we're incorporating that flat 5. There's like a blues scale now. Same thing on the D, 2, 3, 5. Now that is a passing tone. I know that's not really part of the scale, but we're just kind of passing over it. So okay, so we have. Now this part here is a little bit tricky, so you're bending 4 on the G, and you play 2 on the high E and B. Then you go 4, bend up, release, pull up to 2, 4 on the D, 2 on the G. So you do it twice, and then you're going to play 4 on the D string. Now what I'm doing is I'm sliding up to 11 on the G, and I go 9, then I go to 12 and bend a full step on the B. Then what you get to usually have to come back down here. So that's a double stop. You're holding down 2 on the G and B, and then 4 on the D, then do it again twice. So, and that's 4, bend up on the G, release, 4 on the D. So then you come all the way up here, and that is going to go 16 to 14 on the D string. Okay, so then you're going to go to the B string, and it's 17, 14, 17. And when you play that 17 again, you're going to bend up a full step. It's another one of those wide vibratos. Same thing that they were doing in the beginning. So that last little section there, again, would be like this. Okay, thank you all so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you would, make sure you grab those tabs so you can check that out and get all the stuff that we were covering today. And other than that, I will see you next time.